I hate Naraka's new map. The Maelstrom was added 2 weeks ago and it revolves around the Chaos Sea. The Chaos Sea is a toxic ocean that kills anyone who steps into it within a few seconds. It covers around 2/3 of the playable area. The rest of the map is randomly generated from fragments of the previous 3 Naraka maps and a new area called Shrine. They form islands with steep cliffs that serve as a shelter from the Chaos Sea, connected by floating island bridges with a PvE boss. There are also 3 new red weapons: dual blades, Greatsword and bow. They provide immunity from the Chaos Sea poison, deal a lot of damage, and some of it even applies to the enemy max HP temporarily. To obtain red weapons, you have to gather RNG-based fragments from an underworld called Nexus Realm. Let me explain why I hate the new map. The Chaos Sea mechanic isn't fun. It reminds me of the annoying little ice spawn in Holoroth, except that one is so small and the chance of the circle closing on it is so low that nobody cares. It's like they've taken the least popular aspect of Holoroth and stretched it over the entire new map instead. The Chaos Sea is so oppressive that optimizing your rotation has a higher priority than fighting. This is the opposite of what I want to experience when playing a melee VR fighting game. Some players mindlessly attack anyone they see, they will happily lose the match for one shot at one extra kill, so the new map is a grief fiesta. Most matches involve more running than fighting, which feels like a waste of time. The island bridges are scarce choke points and extremely tedious to traverse. It takes a long time and many grappling hooks, and if the circle closes in a bad way or you run out of grapples, you can get stranded and die. Even though they make you cover a lot of distance, they are still effectively prison walls. I enjoy moving freely using Naraka's parkour movement system, and I do not want to be imprisoned in that game.
Like, how are you even gonna get across here?
There's a fight below.
Naraka is not good at handling verticality unless there are corners to break line of sight, because you fall down if you get grappled in unprotected frames. Enemies with any of the red weapons can just perma-grapple you from within the Chaos Sea. If they have hands, they will 100% kill you if you enter any of the space above it, because the floor is lava. The immunity from red weapons incentivizes camping and cutting off choke points, so some games end without a fight. The PvE bosses are pointless because they take too long to kill without the red weapons, and they only drop 1 gold jade. There are many of them, and they are more of an annoying obstacle that shoots you and sometimes grieves in PvP than a contested objective. But I just don't want to fight PvE in Naraka's PvP mode, so I don't see much potential in optimizing them. The Nexus gates also suck because the red weapons are too strong to ignore them, but there is no guarantee to get any. If you die in Nexus, which should have been named Fillery instead, you turn into a ghost and respawn with grey loot. This is extremely punishing in the late game. If Fillery runs out of time before there is a winner, it spits everyone out simultaneously at the same gate and it turns into a clusterfuck. The only reliable way to leave Fillery with loot is through killing everyone inside, since the mechanism to leave Fillery is too slow and complicated to escape while you're getting chased. These factors again incentivize camping at the Nexus exit, but they also usually make one team snowball extremely hard and everyone else is poor. There are practically no catch-up mechanics. In team games with failed party, you are almost guaranteed to get split after leaving Nexus, because the portal selection is confusing.
How do I do that? Like, I clicked it like 10 times and oh my god.
It is easy to confuse Nexus gates and soul altars, and due to a bug, we could not seem to select any exit with a teammate's marker on it. The map does not have a premium feel, because there are all sorts of bugs, crashes, missing textures, floating troves, unbreakable, breakable boxes, trees that go through buildings, and so on.
Do you see this pen?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is also common for goal zones to get cut off in nonsensical places, which sometimes makes them very small. The new map feels like a recycled product, with Shrine being the only new area, which in itself looks nice, by the way. But even if there were no technical issues, and the concept was executed to the level of perfection, I think this map does not suit Naraka. Most of my friends and I do not like it. Morris Isle, Holoroth and Perdoria are like 10 out of 10. The new map is 1 out of 10, and optimization can maybe make it a 2, but the concept itself just does not appeal to me. At the beginning of every match, my friends and I hope that we do not have to play on this map. I feel like this map is actively damaging my Naraka experience, and I liked the game better before it came out. The innovation of this map feels forced and contrary to what we enjoy. I have also noticed that some trio teams have quit during preparation to try getting into another map. I just hope that there will be an option to opt out of the new map in the future, because I love most of Naraka, just not this map. How do you like the new map? Let me know in the comments, and please like and subscribe for upcoming montages, shorts and guides.